Hi, it's Renee again with the less Bell's palsy face, because look at me. I can smile, I can speak better, I can drink, I can eat, I can sleep better. It's almost gone. So happy about that. The only thing is, when the Bell's palsy got less and less annoying and obvious, my left hearing in my ear became worse, and also my tinnitus. I don't know if you know what tinnitus is, but look it up, please. It's a very, very awkward noise in your ear constantly, 24/7. For some people it's a zoom or a loud noise. For some people it's a very soft hissing sound or a beep. For me it's like hot water that goes up in the air. That's the sound that I hear. I've had it for, I think, 12 years now. So I got used to that. But now, with the Bell's palsy gone, there's also the sound of a truck driving backwards with the beeping noise. So, on top of the already hissing sound in my head, it's getting a little busy. I went to the ear doctor and I asked him if the tinnitus and the sounds in my ear are connected in any way with the Bell's palsy. He didn't know, he didn't quite respond to that, he didn't make a connection. I don't know. I don't know if they don't know it, or if those doctors, the ear doctor and the neurologist from who was treating my Bell's palsy, if they talk to each other at all. I don't know. I wish they could treat a person or a patient like you are a whole person, you know? Just talk amongst each other and share experiences and listen to what a patient has to say. I feel a bit neglected by that, but I'll get there. An MRI was taken and I'm waiting for the results, so we'll see what that brings. Okay, on a happier note, look what's on my head. This is a wonderful design by Ysolda Teague. Look her up on Ravelry, or she has a blog and a website, Ysolda Teague. I will link her below. She designs the most wonderful things. This is a hat that is a clever design, because it's, I'll show you. This is the fun part. Don't watch the hair. Look. I can turn it inside out. And I have a new hat. Look at that. Now, most people have knitted this hat with a solid color, so it's one color. The function is the same, but I thought, well, that's a bit boring for me. So I used all kinds of fingering yarn, sock yarn, scraps or little bits from new skeins or skeins. I don't know, I never know how to pronounce that. Skeins or skeins. Just correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And I like it very much. It's such a clever design. You can find the pattern on Ravelry. And I think you can also find it on her website. So go for it if you want to knit it. Just look how it looks when it's not on your head. It's just a long tube. Well, you can guess how to make this, right? But I won't give it away because it's a paid for pattern and it wouldn't be nice if I did that. Okay, let's fix my hair because that's a mess now. Hold on. What I also needed in the last couple of weeks, because I'm still waiting for my interfacing to arrive. The interfacing, the how do you say it? The interfacing that I use for my project bags. That's the quality that you iron in onto your fabric. The supplier I had couldn't get it anymore, so I thought, well, what else? What's next? I asked around, and somebody is getting a sample for me now, which I can use and try out, and if that's the right stuff, I'll buy it from him. So I have to make. I can't make any big, the square bottomed project bags, because those require, in my opinion, interfacing, so I can't make them. I'm so sorry. If a few customers are waiting for their bags, custom bags, patchwork bags, but I can't make them. I have to wait. I must give them a message today. That would be better, to let them know that I'm still waiting for the stuff. But in the meantime, I made myself a few mittens. This must be the earliest hand spun yarn I made. I think that it must be 7 or 8 years old, and it was changing from purple to red, and I also did some only red and some gray in between. This is one yarn, and I combined it with the gray, the thick and thin gray. The hand spun is a lousy job, I know, but I like them. They're warm, and it's pretty cold in the Netherlands right now, so I need them. So that's what I made on the knitting field, and I made these. Look at that. These are mini junk journals. I made a few. If I start with something and I like it, I can't stop. So I used all kinds of scraps. I've sewn them together, the little pieces, to make small pages. And I love making them. I can't throw anything away. If you know me, you know. I keep everything. Now, not everything, but a lot. So I made a few, and I did a little elastic band in the back. I made it just to tie it up and to keep it together. And I think I'm going to put them in the shop just to have a little something, because the shop is really empty at the moment. These are napkins, 2 different napkins. It's so fun to work with that and to make these. Just use what you have, you know. This is from, can you see this? It's a knitting pattern, an old one. All kinds of papers inside, and I hand sewn the papers together with a 3 pamphlet stitch and some strong thread. You see it on the outside. When I was making these, I thought, oh, wait a minute, I can sew that's what I've been doing for years. I've been sewing on not only fabric and fabric scraps, but also with paper, with leftover paper. I thought that would be cool to do that. So I made little clusters and sewn them on the little mini book. Here's another one. Did I show the back? Oh, this one doesn't have a cluster. I forgot. This one does. That's the front and this is the back. Can you see that? They're not in the shop yet. I have to list them. I probably will. I use old paper bags or book pages and old maps from geographic books, music paper, and this one. This is a smaller one. I don't know what happened. I didn't have a big enough paper, but I made it anyway. It's just a little smaller, but it's okay. And you can pop them in your, if you're wearing a jeans, you can pop them in your back pocket. In your back pocket, yes, or in your bag. I would use this to write things down, grocery lists or things to be thankful for. And then I thought I have these. There's a shop in the Netherlands that's called the HEMA. It used to be a Dutch shop, and then a few years ago it was taken over by, I think, an English company, and now it's back in Dutch hands. I think so, but I'm not sure. I love that shop. Ever since I was a child, I loved that shop. And then I thought I have these craft covered notebooks. They're lined, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I combined paper scraps with fabric? I like it. I have one on the front and one on the back, and I did nothing inside, so the pages are just like they are, and I'm not covering this up, so you can see what I did. I think they're cute. I have 8. Yes, I have 8. Oh, there's a bad light. That's the back. And this one. I like them. I love making them. And these are a bit bigger than the other ones. The junk journal, the handmade junk journal, is this height. This one fits into a Midori traveler's notebook, a passport size. You can fit it in, no problem. This one won't go in the Midori. This is too big. Nope. Or you don't mind having it hang out underneath, but I wouldn't do it. No. So I made a few of these. I think I will list them tomorrow. I would think about a price, and I'll put them up, I think. Okay, that's it. My jar with all the good things that are happening to me this year. It's filling up. Look, there are already more than 2 good things that happened to me this year. I'll try to keep it up with it, and I already had some lovely comments about the thing I'm doing here. There was someone, I don't remember her name by head, but she said, I'm going to do this with my class in school, and that's such a cool idea. I'm so happy I could inspire someone. So, I'm good. I wish you a very good Sunday, and I'm going to make some beef stew for the family tonight. Nowadays, if I want to get my children home, I cook beef stew, and then they come home. Just a little trick. Bye.